Alright, what's up, guys? We literally just finished Silent Hill 2 Remake. And, dude, I don't know what's up. We've been playing some freaking bangers. This game, wow. This is like, this is a candidate for Game of the Year for me. I know I don't play games live, so it's not like a real, this is my personal Game of the Year candidate for me, from games I played. And this might take the cake. This is up there with some of the other ones I played this year. This was incredible. Another amazing game done by Blooper Team. Wow. We got the Maria ending. That's what we went for. There's 6 endings. I think there's pretty sure there's 6 because they added 2 more with the remake. So we definitely got to watch them. I'll probably just watch YouTube videos to see all 6 endings, but I got a lot of questions more than answers. That's it. And I think a lot of that also is got to do with the endings you get. Like, it was funny. I did the Maria ending, so I guess we saved her at the end, and we're leaving. But where's the little girl at? Abigail. She went up in flames and walked away somewhere. What's up? Like, what's up with these people's stories? How do they connect to him? Like, maybe I missed it in the game. Maybe I'll have to play it again to understand it or watch some YouTube videos of it. But I'm just trying to piece things together. But holy crap. This was awesome. And if the movie's going to be anything like this, I can't wait. I'm putting high hopes into it, but I probably shouldn't, but I am. But let's talk more about the game. So let's start the gameplay. The gameplay was phenomenal. There was some little jankiness here and there, but I like to be able to dodge mechanic and stuff. I sucked at it at first. I got used to it because then it started feeling more like a Souls game. Combo, dodge, hit, dodge, or stay back and shoot, which I did a little bit of both because you had to get a trophy for like killing 50 with 75 with melee weapon, killing 75 with that, and then 50 stomps to kill. So we got all them trophies. There's a bunch of trophies for each ending. We didn't get there yet, but the gameplay was great. You only get 3 guns. You get a pistol, you get a shotgun, and you get a rifle. I mainly used the pistol the whole time. The rifle I saved, and the shotgun I usually save for the bosses. And the rifle I just went balls to the wall at the very end with the final bosses. And it kicked butt. Excuse me, it did well. But for the most point, the damage for the monsters would take would vary. Some will drop in 2 to 3 handgun rounds. Some will take 6 or 7 rounds. You never know. There wasn't too many monsters in this game. You had these ones that spit at you. You had the famous nurses. Um, you had 5 bosses to deal with, and the bosses were incredible. I thought the designs were really cool. Every one of them. I thought they were all great. And I mean, if you played the original, they're the same thing, just way better looking, way nicer. The graphics in this game was incredible. The environments and the sound, everything sucked you in. It was incredible. I mean, just walking around and you hear things, and when you hear things, they actually are in the world. There's creatures running around and around corners and hiding and stuff. And especially with those things, it's like 2 sets of legs, and they would be super quiet and still, and they'd be hide behind the smallest corners. And then soon you walk by, they come out and attack you, and they annoyed the shit out of me. But they weren't hard to kill. 3 good whacks, and they were dead. Just the fact that they were so well at hiding. But that was another creature that was in it. The nurses were pretty popular as the game went on. They were pretty much everywhere. Same with the leg things. You had these things that spit at you. They had no arms. They're just like little sacks walking around. And you had them, and then you had these ones that are like red, and they would explode once they went to the ground. And I kept getting caught in them. I finally learned, hey, stay away from them. They're going to blow up and hurt you. Oh, what else was there? Pyramid Head. He was cool. He was your first boss, but you just had to run around until time was up. You didn't have to shoot at or anything. You wouldn't do it, and then you fought 2 of them at the end. That was pretty cool. I thought that was the end of the game too. I was like, no, there's a whole nother boss yet, and it's like, oh crap. So they weren't really bosses. They were just like mini bosses, I would say. That was pretty cool. 2 of them running around with spears. It was awesome. Um, Trying to think of my favorite area. The prison was pretty crazy because there were so many enemies in there, and they were all the ones crawling around on the sides of the walls and stuff, and they drop down. I didn't like them. That segment. The labyrinth was pretty cool, but it was shorter. I think I liked the end area the best, the hotel. It wasn't as crazy as the other areas. It kind of chilled out a little bit more, but it was pretty cool. I liked it. Plus, it was leading up to the finale. What else was there? The sound quality was amazing. Like I said, the music. Speaking of sound, we'll go with the music. The music of this game was phenomenal. It was the way they tempoed it. Had music for the lower areas. You had that famous Silent Hill theme playing all the time, which is the remake of it. The sound of that. It was just an amazing, amazing soundtrack. I love the music for all the different. I mean, what's there not to like? I like the music for the whole game. Every segment, the music played just like it was meant for that section, and it was awesome. I mean, the music was just a 10 out of 10. I don't know. I couldn't go any higher. 10 out of 10 is perfect. And Silent Hill always had, all their games usually had great music, but this one, the remake stuff, the music was just amazing. And let me see what else. We had the puzzles. The puzzles were pretty cool. Um, Obviously, you can do difficulty puzzles and make them harder and harder. Like, was it easy, normal, hard, all that. Same with the normal difficulty of the game. And it does change stuff, like puzzle-wise and stuff, but just makes puzzle a little bit more difficult, or maybe they move them into different areas. I'm not too sure with that. I only played on the one difficulty. I played on the easy difficulty puzzle because I'm retarded, so you just let it go. Make it easy. I want to try to get this game done before I start something else. What else was there? The gameplay was great. The music was great. The sound effects and everything was great. The combat was pretty good. I liked that. The story, like I said, tons of different questions. I'll have to maybe watch all the end and see what else happens. Trophy wise, so the trophies aren't too hard. There's no difficulty trophy, which is nice. Well, obviously it's going to take 2 playthroughs at the least to get them all, but a lot of this stuff here was just story stuff. Let's go. I don't know what this is. Find the chainsaw. That's in New Game Plus. When I do play New Game Plus, we'll get that. And apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good. There's the stomps I was telling you about. Unlock doors 50 times. It's just running stuff. Destroy 50 windows. You get that pretty much just playing the game. Making peace. That's the leave ending. I don't know what that is. Reach Marie ending. Vicious circle. I'm wondering. I don't know which is technically the good ending. So, because it sounded like this, I don't think I'd pick the right ending, because it sounds like James, he's still he's the bad guy. He's the killer, I guess. And I don't know. It sounded like he said if she gets sick, he's going to kill her. The way that ends, the way he talks to her. Oh my gosh. Finfante, what's up, dude? We're doing our live review real quick. Yeah, it's Reach Marie ending. That's the one we picked. Like I said, there's different endings. I want to see the other ones. I want to see the new ones they added. There's the dog ending in UFO. We definitely got to check them out. You're going to play New Game Plus. We'll do that. We're not going to do it right away. Complete the games I used in radio. I did. So I don't know how that is. We all trained photos. We got all of them. We got all the memos. Beat the game. Faster than under 10 hours. It took us 15 hours to beat. Hey, what's up, everybody? Come on in. I know. I'm here. I see you guys. Come on in. Finish game out killing enemies using ranged weapons. That's going to be tough to do. Party. See all the classic endings. Okay, we got one of them. Come on in. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? We're just talking real quick. We brought cookies. Dude, I love cookies. You better have some milk to go with them. Mine are empty. What's up, guys? Come on in. We're just talking real quick. And that's probably about the end of it. Trophy-wise, we got 11 more trophies to get. Well, 10 more. Most of them are tied with the end in New Game Plus, so we will eventually do that. I don't know when. We'll get there. But other than that, this game was great. You want they're spoiled. But guys, that's it for the end of the review. I mean, we went over everything. The game was phenomenal. Oh my god, this is one of my personal. This is up there, one of my game of the years for this year, from the games I played so far. Bloober team, keep coming with these remakes, guys. These guys are doing phenomenal. I love them. Alright, guys, that's it. Until next time, I don't know what review we'll be doing next. Whatever we beat.